Remembering the events of 9/11 isn't an easy thing to do, especially if you were at one of the locations attacked by terrorists. As News Channel 5's Alicia Ciccolone tells us tonight, a local man was inside the Pentagon that day, and he says there's a lesson for all of us to remember.
As Brook Park Safety Director Angelo Nuzzo shows me pictures of the Pentagon, he is taken back in time, remembering when he worked there as an Air Force Lieutenant Colonel. He worked on classified special projects.
In our offices, we were in this office right here.
Nuzzo says after years of going to work at the Pentagon, something about the sky on September 11th, 2001 stood out to him in a very different way than it ever did before.
I commented that was probably one of the deepest blue skies I had ever witnessed myself that day.
Within hours, that same beautiful sky was suddenly dark, filled with smoke. Nuzzo says that noise, that smell from American Airlines Flight 77 slamming into the Pentagon will be embedded in his mind forever.
I wasn't thinking that it was a plane. I'm thinking more of a car bomb or something exploding outside the building as part of this whole attack that's going on against our country.
Nuzzo and his fellow Air Force members were just 300 yards away from the fireball the plane created. They got out as quickly as they could.
Fire trucks were coming. You could hear the sirens, and you could see them coming through the parking lot to get to that part of the building. It brings kind of at times it brings chills up your spine to think that that plane goes in a couple different angles, directions that I wouldn't be sitting here talking with you today. It just was surreal. Just like it couldn't really be happening. You know, this is a movie or something we're watching. This is not really happening in our country.
That feeling is still very much alive 10 years later, and Nuzzo says there was something very special about that time in American history that he misses.
Where we came together as a nation, neighbor helping neighbor. I mean, it was the odd house that didn't have a United States flag flying on it. My prayer is that we can get back to that not the day, but the time after that, where we came together as a nation.
A nation that remembers, reflects, a nation that will never be divided by anyone or anything. Alicia Ciccolone, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Alicia. We will continue to bring you 9/11 reports leading up to Sunday's 10th anniversary. And tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we'll bring you an hour-long special remembering 9/11. Danita Harris will be live in New York City at Ground Zero. Leon Bibb will be live in Washington, D.C. And Lee Jordan will report live from Shanksville, Pennsylvania. And not only can you watch this special on TV, if you're away, you can watch it on your smartphone or tablet. We'll be live streaming the special, and all weekend long, we'll stream a live feed from Ground Zero. Just click on the live stream using the NewsNet 5 app.